Yeah. Stacey's like, yeah, want to make that crystal clear. Okay, come in here, Lori Shore. Let's talk about Pink Lady apples. And this is something we haven't seen since February.
I know, this is so exciting.
But when we had them in February, they weren't these flavors.
No.
This is something that Mrs. Prindables did just for holiday. And Pink Lady apples are special.
Pink Lady apples are special. We have a couple here that we show before we dunk them in our caramel and cover them in our toppings. Pink Lady apples are rarer than the Granny Smith that we typically use. They're sweeter than the Granny Smith we typically use. And the skin is thinner, so it creates, and I'll show you that in a little bit, a beautiful transition from that juicy, crunchy apple flesh to the decadent, gooey toppings.
Oh, and these are shipping either immediately or the 18th of December. Now, that 18th of December, getting you really close to Christmas time, which is really wonderful. So when you get these at home, if you're not going to eat them right away, get them right into the fridge, right?
Exactly, right into the fridge.
3 weeks shelf life in the fridge?
Exactly. So really, even the immediate ship date will stay fresh through New Year's if you keep it in the fridge. But if you want them to last particularly long, go for the 18th.
Well, and I
December
might
18th.
go for the 18th only because I may not have room in my fridge early on. Yeah, so this way you can kind of parse out room in your fridge. But let's take a look at our flavors. There are 2 flavors here, 8 total apples.
I am so proud of these apples. Sometimes I just feel like I'm bragging about my kids or something because I love these flavors. Okay, brand new flavors. 8 individually wrapped in our sharing size. You know, before I get to the flavors, I should remind folks, these apples probably look a little larger than you typically see from us because it's this relatively new sharing size that's just a great compromise between the smaller individual size apples that we usually bring you and the larger apples. So let me jump into the flavors. Come in close and I bet you can guess the flavor as I talk about it because you can just see gorgeous, crunchy, salty pretzel bites, milk chocolate chips. That's what we combine on top of our legendary caramel and that larger Pink Lady apple. That's the first 4, brand new flavor. Second, now this is a flavor that's classic. It's become, you know, so widely loved by so many people, that cookies and cream flavor. This is the first time we've been able to do it.
Oh, honey, I'm going to tear that up.
Oh, we've been working so hard to get the right dark chocolate cookie crunch on there and then combine it with just creamy, yummy white chocolate chips on top of our caramel and that sharing size Pink Lady.
I think we need to do cookies and cream first.
I got the hint. Did you? Yes.
Yeah, I'm subtle like a bull in a china shop. Yeah.
Let me remind you, again, you got some tanginess in the Pink Lady, but it's sweeter too, thinner skin, beautiful transition from the inside, that crunchy apple flesh into the yummy, brand new cookies and cream flavor that's so good. And let me cut you one.
Now, 400 of these are already gone.
There you go.
I should tell you that this, and now you all have never done cookies and cream before?
Can you believe it? Because we wanted to find the right kinds and we wanted the right time. And with the Pink Ladies, come on, isn't that amazing?
Okay,
it's
Lori
just a
Shore,
great one.
it was worth the wait.
Yay.
Wow, is that good?
So good.
And you get the creaminess that you're after, and the wonderful chocolate, and then the caramel, and then that unique sweetness of the Pink Lady apple. All this conspires for the happy dance.
Yay,
Get it. Oh, I'm back here touched by an angel again. Look at that. What's that all about? All right. Crazy light up there.
Well, listen, we worked so hard to get the cookies and cream ingredients just perfectly, and just recently we nailed the pretzel bites. That came out a little bit earlier in the season. This is the first time, though, that we're doing it with Pink Lady apples and those milk chocolate chips. So this is the second flavor.
People are just tuning in.
Yeah, tell me.
Let's talk again about Pink Ladies, because the Pink Lady apple is a little bit of a different profile.
Well, it just goes to the heart of the Mrs. Prindables brand, and that is taking something that you loved as a kid, but elevating it, giving you those gourmet ingredients. So take a look here as I cut this open. This is no ordinary caramel apple. We start with the Pink Lady variety. This is a relatively new variety. It's a cross between a Lady Williams and a Golden Delicious. That's what brings the sweetness in, the thinner skin that transitions beautifully from this thick blanket of just over-the-top toppings to that yummy flesh in the inside. So that's the Pink Lady. Also, along with that elevated concept, this is the larger sharing size that we're using and brand new flavors on the outside. Don't you just love that pretzel one? I just so thrilled that we mastered that.
Makes me so happy.
Doesn't it?
I can't even begin to tell you.
So I love it, especially with the chocolate.
800 of these are now gone. We're shipping either immediately or the 18th of December. Now, I believe there is no auto delivery on this. Oh, no, there is auto delivery. If you order auto delivery, we'll give you your first shipment either now or December 18th. Your second shipment will come in March of 2018. That will be in time for Easter. So we've got all the traditional, yummy, gourmet foods for the holidays in this show. We have Mrs. Prindables apples. We have the 3-pound strawberry swirl cheesecake from Junior's.
Yes,
that is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
Classic, yes.
And we have the Kansas City prime rib roast.
Oh, wonderful.
All of our classic holiday treats are in this show today. Prindables, Junior's, and Kansas City.
And when you're thinking about food gift ideas, you know, food as gift, think about the variety of uses. And I love that we have different options here. This is something that you can keep in your fridge and just pull out with your family when you're watching a classic Christmas TV show and a movie and you want to enjoy that. This is something that you can have on hand for entertaining. We cut up just half, 4 of the 8 apples here. You've got that option. This is something that you can use as 8 individual gifts. Thank you for the visual aids. Yum. And yeah. And if you've got family members who are sneaking it, just like David did just then, store it in the vegetable drawer at the bottom of your fridge. Here's individual gifts that you can have at your front door as you're, you know, saying goodbye and thanking people to come to your for coming to your house. This is an ideal entire gift, one gift that you can get sent straight from our Mrs. Prindables kitchen to a family you can't be with during the holidays, a business,
without a doubt,
or a family that you're going to be with on the holidays, but you don't want to carry this on the plane.
Utilize our Build to Ship To option, which is what Lori is talking about.
Yes.
So you're able to ship this anywhere in the continental U.S., and we send the apples to them and the bill to you.
Right.
So this way, it's one less thing you have to worry about. And if you're thinking, oh, well, what if I don't remember to tell them that it's coming? Don't worry, we're going to email you. We'll let you know it's been shipped, so you can give them a call and say, hey, there's something sweet on the way for you and yours for the holidays. This is remarkable. You get 8 total apples. You're going to get 4 of the cookies and cream, which are delicious.
So good.
And this other flavor, which is the pretzel bits and the chocolate chips,
The milk chocolate chips, yeah.
And that is also delicious. This is remarkable. Over 1,200 of these are now gone. Immediate ship date is very limited. You don't want to wait on these. Remember, they have a 3-week shelf life in your refrigerator.
Yeah, exactly. So store them in the fridge, take them out 45 minutes, an hour or so before you plan to enjoy them. So the caramel that we're famous for is that melt in your mouth consistency, and it's just easier to cut. Exactly. That's the cookies and cream. Let me cut you a fresh one on that.
Ooh.
But really, what we've done here is if you've given our Mrs. Prindables in the past, this offer in particular takes everything to the next level. That incredible sweeter variety and those brand new flavors in the larger size. I'm so glad you love it.
This is so good. This is cookies and cream.
That cookies and cream. And when you think about typical cookies and cream, now kind of the white creamy part is just rich white chocolate. So it makes it something extra special.
Wow, are these good. We haven't done Pink Ladies since February.
I know.
We did them, I believe, around Valentine's Day.
Exactly, you got it.
So this is an opportunity for you to pick them up now. 1,800 sets are gone. We're shipping either immediately or 12/18. What we don't want you to do is wait on these. Lori Shore, you're a rock star.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you so much.
Mwah. Appreciate you.
See you later.
Now, do we have an update? Hold on to your hats, kids. Stacy, All Clad has sold out.
Knew it.
Every last set has sold out. I have to get ready for a special look at our today's special value. Do you have a holiday tradition over there, ma'am?
I do. Yours, David. I know this is what you serve for your family at Christmas time. And if you love a prime rib for the holiday, here it is from Kansas City. This is a 5 to 5.5 pound prime rib roast. They're